Okay, so I've just decided that in Stephanie's site I want her sidebars, which I will show you right now. I'd like them to have more of a brown look to them. So I'm going to go into her editing her page in her design options, and I'm going to go to sidebars, and I'm going to look at the sidebar text color. That's sort of a black color, which doesn't match what we're using for a primary text color. So we're going to first of all change that. Then the headings color, as you can see, it's a 555. I'm going to change that to more of a brown. Okay. Now this has gone to more of a brown color to match these pieces, elements here. Okay. So the next thing is that we need to actually add columns in here so that we have text that fits in these two spots and it all lines up really well. So columns are a little tricky. This is sort of a more advanced thing, but we're going to show you how to add a plugin called Columns. So we go Add New. We're going to actually look for that plugin. So we're going to look for Columns. Okay. And so we are going to install now Easy Columns. This plugin gets a lot of stars, so we really like using it. I'm going to activate it. Now on the back end of our dashboard, we go back to the home, and we are going to check out our page, our home page, all pages. I'm going to go home. Okay, so this is our home page. We can see we've got a little bit of stuff going on in here. So we've got this little new tool, and this is the Columns tool. So I'm going to actually put my cursor right there so that my cursor is in the page there, and then I'm going to put the columns here. And I'm going to basically tell it that I want it to do, I think 2 columns in this page. We'll do halves. So let's see how that shapes up. So this is how it's going to look there. I'm actually going to remove this from here, and I'm going to put it in your HTML area here. So it's going to sit here. Okay. So what we've got going on here is, you'll see it says half column. We're going to put the first one into this little half column slot. And then I'm going to do a space, and then I'm going to type in the pieces that Stephanie wants on her page. So she wants deep tissue, Swedish massage, Swedish massage. She has sports massage. Okay, I'm just going to do this for now. Okay. Now for the second half, again, we're going to half column it. I'm going to put this in here, and we're going to add a space. I'm holding the Shift button and the Return button to create that space so that it's the right width distance down. So bike fitting for existing bikes. Let's see what else she has. Custom fitting frame design. So if you find when you do a spacing, it ends up with a lot of too much space like this, one thing you can do is you can hold the Shift and your Return, and that'll make sure to do the right spacing. And then you'll see we've got this stuff below, because we actually don't want, we actually wanted to have the rest of the content below here. So this is the fans bit. And then we're going to go update. So we still are looking a little wonky with the way things are sitting, and I think that has something to do with the design on these. So we're going to have to maybe possibly make these a little bit longer. So I'm going to go in here real quick and go edit page. And I'm going to take a look at maybe moving this down a little bit. Oh, I see. See this? Okay, so we're going to want to move this down half column. Okay. Let's see if we do this. This fixes it. Okay, so we'll have to go in and play around with this. It looks like these guys are wanting to sit. Oh, one last thing that we could do. I know what. Okay, so see how it says align left? If we change this to align none, I think this is going to be our little answer. So sometimes when you align left, the problem is there's space that you align that's not good. So let's see if that fixed it, and that did. So that's what we were aligned left, and it was allowing this text to run up next to it. Okay, great. So now we have, we're getting pretty close to what Stephanie wants her site to look like. Now, if we look at the body here, we can see that we're using a different typeface. I'm using kind of more of a Century Gothic in the body. So I'm going to go in here and change that.